Greetings and welcome to OwnYourSituation.com. My name is Benjamin Hanks. We're going to talk this month about career advancement. I get a question a lot, and it's always, Ben, I want to make extra money. Ben, I don't make enough money. Ben, I need to switch jobs or figure something out, or somehow I want to make extra money. And this is just a question I get from a lot of people, and I get it from my friends, my relatives, my family, even people at work, some coworkers, on how to take what they're doing now and to just morph it into making more income. So what I've done is I've drawn a couple graphs here on the whiteboard for you guys to help illustrate this. The first graph here is just showing what it's like if you sit sedentary in one job position and collect a cost of living increase every year. I learned this the hard way, which probably makes me qualified to talk about it. I worked for a job and I busted my tail for these guys, and I kept telling myself, you know, my promotion's coming, a position's going to open up, so on and so forth. I spent 3 years telling myself this, and over the course of those 3 years, what happened was at review time, even though I did outstanding work, better than most, and even some, management, all I got was a 3% raise at the end of the year. And if you look at this graph here, on a 3% raise, you're just going to be on a steady incline, a very steady, boring incline. And if you want to get into logistics, we call that a cost of living increase, which means that it costs that much more to live the next year. So really, you're only breaking even in buying power. And this is why a lot of people find themselves stuck. You get in a job position, you're good at it, you're comfortable with it, you know it very well, so you stay there. And companies have a way of keeping you where you're at, we'll just say that. And then over a course, 5 years goes by and you wonder what happened. I was making 50 grand and now I'm only making 55 grand. I can't believe I only got $1,000 out of these last 5 years. $1,000 a year out of these last 5 years, and that is most certainly what happened to me. What I learned is that in today's market, you can't really expect that. What's happened is the stock market crashed. A lot of people's 401ks, tumped upside down on their heads. So we have a lot of people that would be retiring, allowing people to move up and create positions for those of us underneath. They're not retiring, and what that's done is that's kind of stopped your ability to grow within a company. And the days of someone getting into one company when they were 18 or 22, 25, whenever they got out of college, and staying with that company the entire time, those days are really over. I mean, the job market's on the internet. You can get out there and you can see all kinds of different positions for all kinds of different companies. And we'll talk about how to make those switches in the future, but for the time being right now, you've got the ability to increase your income by changing job positions. And this is what we talk about career advancement. So, on this graph here, rather than spend 5 years at the same position collecting the same cost of living increase, this is exactly what I did to fix my problem. I spent a couple years in a position, collected all the experience I need to put myself on track to move to a new position, whether it's at the company I'm at now or a different company. It doesn't bother me. I'm moving to another position. And what I did was I took a higher pay rate because I jumped into a higher position in a different company. So I collected a 3% cost of living increase, but at the end of my hard work, I was able to qualify for a higher job position, another 5-10 grand a year. So I'm able basically to stair-step my income. And we do that again. We spend 2-3 years here, marinate here, collect the experience that we need to get to that next spot, that next position on your career path. And then either at that company or to another company, we jump. We jump and we take that next career position. And as we go up, so does our money. And that's the way to get out of the grind of just having a cost of living increase. So I hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube or Twitter. Until next time, On Your Situation, I'm Benjamin Hanks. Thank you.